Yes, hello students.
Yeah,
Just give
ma'am.
me a minute. I'm just trying to open your answer sheets. Just a minute. hear me, all of you? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I just want to go through your answer sheets and I want to point out very little mistakes you people have done, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Abdullah, you also, like at few places the answer is right. The concept you know, but your way of writing is, let me tell you where.
Okay, ma'am.
So if I open, let's say this one is your, okay, trigonometry test, right? Question number 3, Sarah. I want to go through question number 3. Yes, now look here, Sarah. Now see here, after this step, Sarah, 1 plus cos A whole square divided by this thing, right? Now you are basically writing this denominator 1 minus cos A, and 1 plus cos A will become 1 minus cos square A. So this step will not come in equal to, getting it? This step. Actually, the next step after this is this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is actually, in your mind. I mean, it's not a part of this question. So this step, either you have to write it here on the right hand side. I mean, you are basically showing what you are doing. And after this, the next step is this. So whatever the extra things or the identities you are using, we do not put an equal to and write those identities. Getting it?
Mm-hmm.
We write them separately in a bracket on the right hand here at the right corner. And similarly, then again, now you want to convert the denominator, this 1 minus cos square into sine square, and that thing you have written again with an equal to sign here, right?
Yeah.
So this step will not, you don't have to write it here. Just show it here that 1 minus cos square A is actually equal to sine square A. So this identity you are using. And after this, the next step has to be this. So avoid these things in the middle. I mean, you are putting an equal to sign. That means this step is equal to this step, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to write like this, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think rest were fine. Let me see Abdullah's copy. So you have not done the last question, Sarah. So did I discuss it in the previous class?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Abdullah, now your copy. Oh, please use a pen. I mean, it's difficult to see with a pencil, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Abdullah, see one thing here. First step. The sag A, you are writing 1 upon cos A plus tan A as sin A by cos A. That is fine, right? This step is fine. Now, next, you are taking LCM. Now, look here at this step, Abdullah. I can also read it like this, that 1 is separate and then, sin A is only divided by cos A. Isn't it looking like this?
No.
No, but it is looking like this. Either you put a bracket here with the numerator, that means this whole bracket is now divided by cos A, or otherwise you write your cos A here. Getting the point?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so put a bracket if you are writing like this. Again at this step, now see here. It is looking like that 1 is separate and then sine square A is only divided by cos A. Isn't it, Sarah? Isn't it looking like this?
Yeah.
Yes. So either put a bracket here, Abdullah. This means now this complete bracket is divided by cos A, or write it like this. 1 minus sine square A and then divided by cos A properly. You will lose
Okay.
marks in little things. That is why I'm pointing out, right? Okay. So second question, I think you have done it correct. This step, tell me from where you have written this. Yes. What was in your mind? I mean, what were you trying to write here? Please explain a little bit. Anyway, this is wrong. Okay. You have to rationalize the denominator. And if you are using something like this, you have to show that this is how is this equal to this thing, right? All right, then comes your fifth question. Fourth, actually, as I admitted that there was a mistake in the question, so I'm not giving marks on this question. I'm leaving it, okay? Now the fifth one. Yeah, now come here, fifth one. Okay, this is fine that hypotenuse is 5 and then sine theta is 4 by 5 cos theta. Now, do we add like this? You are putting a plus sign directly here and writing 7 by 5. Can't you write like this? That sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 7 by 5 in the next step?
Yeah.
Yes?
Ma'am, is that wrong?
Obviously, the answer, you are writing simply 7 by 5. What is 7 by 5? Like,
I did plus.
okay, plus, then at least tell separately that, okay, my sine theta is this thing, my cos theta is this. See, Abdullah, what I'm saying is your concept is right. And sometimes, Sarah, your concept is also right. But very little mistakes while writing. So it's better you write very stepwise, because when the copies are checked in the board examination, the marks are given stepwise. Getting it?
Okay, ma'am.
So please mention each and every step very clearly. So I don't want you to lose little marks on silly things. That's it. Okay. You know how to solve it, but improve your way of writing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Then the next problem was with question number 6. Okay. Yeah. Right, Abdullah. This is okay. 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus find 16. Yeah, so answer is wrong here. Somewhere you're doing mistake. Anyway, this has to be a different answer. Now, 7th, Abdullah, how are you writing directly? Like, where are the steps? Is this how you write your answer in the exams, Abdullah?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, so whatever rough work you are doing, do it here in the copy so that I can see what you are doing, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is that question's answer correct? The seventh one?
No, I think answer is also wrong. But
Because I
anyways,
got 7 by 4.
7 by 4. How you can check how much is 7 by 4 will be 1 point. Yeah, 7 by 4 will be this thing. I don't know. Anyway, there are no steps, so I'm not giving any marks on this, right? At least show from where it is coming. Okay. Now, anyway, this is right. The 8th one, 7th question. Okay, the 8th is right, and the 12th you have not done, Abdullah. Okay. So anyway, so please note, I mean, write clearly, neatly. Okay. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
And what's the total marks?
Total marks, Sarah, trigonometry, it was of 22 marks. Okay, and you have got 18, and Abdullah, you have got 14. So Sarah, you have not done the last question, number 12.
Yeah.
So that was a 4-mark question. So you have lost 4 marks. Okay, office will share the report card anyway. Now we were doing applications of trigonometry, right? Martin, are you here?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Which question I was discussing yesterday?
7th. And we did 6th question. Full now we have to do 7th.
7th, fine. Now look at question number 7. Exercise. Yeah, what was the name of the exercise? 9.1 we are doing. Fifth, we did, right? Sixth, I think we also did.
Yeah.
Question number 7th now. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation. Okay, first of all, draw the ground. Okay, consider a ground. Let's say this is your ground level. Fine. Okay. From a point on the ground, so there's any point, let's say here, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20-meter high building. So first of all, there's a building, right? Let's say this is the building and the height of the building is 20 meter. Okay. And then there's a tower which is attached on this building. Further, there's a tower. Got it? Let's say this is the height of the tower. I can give it some name, A, B, C, right? So tower is this AB. AB is the tower. Getting it? And BC is the building. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The angle of elevation of the bottom. So if you are looking at the bottom of the tower, then this angle of elevation will be how much? 45 degree, right? Okay. And the top, so from the same point, if you are looking at the top of the tower, this is the top of the tower, so that this angle of elevation becomes 60 degree. All right. Find the height of the tower. So that means what you have to find it? AB. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Martin, if you look at it, the figure very clearly, see, two angles are given. That is, first is 45. If I call it B.
Okay.
So if I'm looking at 45 degree angle, that means I have to take the triangle BDC, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. And BDC can give me the value of BC. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now again, if I look at the 60 degree angle, that means I have to take the triangle ADC. Right, Abdullah? ADC. So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
can give me the value of AC. So if I get two values, AC and BC, I can find AB. AB will be simply AC minus BC.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's simple. Now, what do I know here? I know in triangle BDC, right? I know the perpendicular. So can I find the base? Okay, look at this triangle. In triangle BDC. Look at BDC, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
I know the value of perpendicular, that is BC. Okay. And if I want to find the base, that is DC. So which trigonometric ratio I should use? Okay, which ratio will give me the relation between perpendicular and base?
Tan.
Tan.
Very good. So I can take tan 45 will be perpendicular upon base. That means BC divided by DC, right? Okay. So tan 45 is 1. BC I know that is 20 meter and DC I want to find. So cross multiply. So DC will become 20 meter. Okay. So this
Yeah.
distance also I got 20 meter, right? Now you take the bigger triangle. So in triangle ADC, okay. Now I know the value of base. I want the value of perpendicular, that is AC. Which ratio I should use?
Tan.
Again, tan, okay. So tan of 60 degree will be perpendicular upon base. That means AC upon DC, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now tan 60 is 0, 1 by root 3, 1, root 3. So under root 3 will be equal to AC I want to find and DC I have already find 20 meter. Okay. So cross multiply 20 under root 3 meter is equal to AC. So I've got the value of AC, right? Or you can write AC
Yeah.
is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Now height of the tower is?
AC
Yes. Height of the
equal to
tower,
AB plus AC.
height of the tower is actually AB, right? Which is complete AC minus BC. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So AC I have found that is 20 under root 3 and BC value I know that is 20 meters. It is also meter, this is also meter. So you cannot do anything here. Take 20 common, under root 3 minus 1 meter. That's the height of the tower.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, done all of you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now next question number 8. Okay, now see the question in your book. A statue, okay, 1.6 meter tall, stands on the top of a pedestal. So, I mean, there's a pedestal. Let's say this is the height of the pedestal, right? Okay, this is the ground. In every question, first of all, mark your ground. That's my ground level. Okay, so on the ground, there's a pedestal, and on the top of it, there's a statue, right? So this is the statue, which I'm calling AB. Let's say this point is C. And the height of the statue is 1.6 meter. So this is 1.6 meter from here to here, right? From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees. So take any point here on the ground. Now look at the top of the statue. That means here you are looking. So this angle is 60 degree, right? Angle of elevation. And from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. So from the same point, if you're looking here at the top of the pedestal means P. So this angle now becomes 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. So this times you have to find BC, right? This is the same kind
Yeah.
of question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now
Just
what?
have to find
What
BC.
is given here? This time, yeah, AB is given. So you take one triangle like BCD, right? Find BC. No, how can you find BC? You don't know base here. Okay, what will you do? See, you don't know base, you don't know perpendicular. So you cannot start with triangle BCD. Am I right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what can I do here?
Construction.
No, there's no construction.
Can
If I start with a bigger triangle, let's say. No, but then also what do I have here? Hypotenuse also I don't know, right? So I cannot use sine and cos.
yeah.
I can only look at tan because hypotenuse we don't know in this case. So when you don't have hypotenuse, just don't go to sine and cos. If I want to use tan theta, so at least one thing I need to know. I should know either the perpendicular or I should know either the base, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
We can do it this way. I think if I take this distance x, let's say, right? So in terms of x, let me try to find my answer. Let's see what happens. Okay, so if I take this triangle now in triangle BCD and I want to use tan, right? So tan 45 will be perpendicular upon base. That means BC upon CD, right, Abdullah? Okay, now tan 45 is 1 is equal to BC is x and then CD, right? So cross multiply. So CD is equal to x. So in meters, obviously. So I'm getting my CD in terms of X meter, right? Leave it here. Now come to bigger
Yeah.
triangle. Now in triangle ACD, right?
Okay.
Again use tan because I don't have hypotenuse. So tan 60 is perpendicular by base. That means AC by CD, right, Sarah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tan 60 is under root 3. And AC I can write 1.6 plus X, right? And divided by CD. Now CD value I can put from here, which I have already found, right? Which is
Yes,
X. Fine, Martin?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So now cross multiply. So under root 3 of X is equal to 1.6 plus of X. So under root 3 of X minus of X is equal to 1.6, right? So you take X common, it will be under root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, Abdullah? So
Yes, ma'am.
X will be 1.6 and divided by under root 3 minus 1. So when you have something like this in the denominator, so we rationalize it, okay? So you rationalize the denominator here. Now X is equal to 1.6 divided by under root 3 minus 1. So just multiply both under root 3 plus 1 and under root 3 plus 1, both numerator and denominator. Okay, put a bracket. All right. Now numerator becomes 1.6 multiplied by under root 3 plus 1 and then divided by, so this is a minus b into a plus b, right? So a square minus b square. So under root 3 square minus 1 square, correct? So,
Yeah, ma'am.
okay. So this will be 1.6 into under root 3 plus 1 and divided by, so root 3 square is 3 and 3 minus 1 is 2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can divide this 1.6 by 2. So it is either you do it like this, like remove the decimal and put a 10 here and then under root 3 plus 1, right? Now this is, so 2 into 1, 2 into 8 and then again put the point, so 0.8 into under root 3 plus 1 meter. So that's your X. We were finding X, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we had to find the height of the pedestal. Okay, so therefore height of the pedestal, sorry, DE is equal to 0.8 into under root 3 plus 1 meters. Should I scroll up? Please tell me if you have not written, I'll scroll up, okay?
I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Abdullah, any problem? See, I always write each and every step. So I also ask you people to mention each and every step in your solution, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't write directly. All right, next question then. Question number 8. Eighth question now. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower is 60 degrees. So there's a building and there's a tower. Okay, first of all, draw the ground. Let's say this is my ground. So the angle of elevation of the top of a building. So let's say this is my building, right? And this is my tower. All right. Top of the building from the foot of the tower. So if you're looking from the foot of the tower to the top of the building, that means this angle, right? This is 30 degree. All right. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Now from the foot of the building, you are looking at the top of the tower. Oh, in that case, I think I have to interchange the building and the tower. See, look, okay, try to understand one thing. If this is higher, let's say this is my building, okay? And this is my tower. All right, Martin?
Yeah.
Now, because the building is higher, so obviously this angle has to be higher. I mean, this angle, right?
Okay.
And because the tower is smaller, so this angle has to be smaller. So in this case, the tower is higher and the building is shorter. Getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
So I have
Yeah.
to, yeah. So I have to take this one as my tower and this one as my building. So Abdullah, understood problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because so I have to take this is my tower and this is my building basically. All right. Now look at the question again. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. So if you're looking from the foot of the tower at the top of the building, so this angle is not, this is 30 degree. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of a building is 60 degrees. So this angle is 60 degrees, correct? So now the picture looks bit correct. You are looking at a higher height, so angle will also be greater. If the tower is 50 meter high, so this length is 50 meter. Find the height of the building. So you have to find the height of the building, which you can take h, right? Don't take
Yes.
h. Sometimes you get confused with hypotenuse. So I avoid taking h. Take it x, okay? Sometimes h can be confused with hypotenuse. All right. So you can see in this picture, I have two triangles. If I give
And
it
this is the 9th question, right?
ninth, yeah, sorry, ninth question.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me call it PQRS, right? Okay. Now look at triangle PQR. So obviously I'm not going into the hypotenuse, so I'm going to use tan theta. Okay. Yes, Martin. Now tan theta
Yeah.
is perpendicular upon base. So if I use like in triangle PQR, okay, Abdullah. If I use tan of 60 degree, that is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is PQ and base is QR. Okay. Now tan 60 is under root 3. PQ value is given, that is 50 meters, and QR we can find from here. Okay. That implies my QR is 50 divided by under root 3 meter. So I've got the value of the base. Now come to another triangle. So in triangle QSR, okay. Again take tan. So tan of 30 degree is perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular is which side, Sarah?
What, ma'am?
Yeah, what is the name of the side perpendicular?
Yes,
Yes, Sarah. See, tan 30 is perpendicular upon base. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
In triangle QSR, look at QSR triangle in the figure.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. What is my perpendicular here? Which side?
SR.
SR. Yes. And base? QR.
QR.
So tan 30 is 1 upon under root 3. And SR is X. And QR we have found just here. You can put. So 50 and this root 3 will go in the denominator meters. Okay. Okay. So from here you can find the value of X. So just cross multiply. So 50 divided by under root 3 is equal to X under root 3, right? Now this under root 3 will come in the denominator. So 50 divided by under root 3 into under root 3 is equal to X, right? So that means 50 divided by 3 is equal to X. So you can leave it in fraction also, or you can divide it by 3. So 3 into 1 is 3, and then 20. So 3 into 6 is 18. And then 20 again 6. And then again 20. So it will actually 16.666. This will go on meters, right?
Yeah.
So you leave it in fraction then. 50 by 3 meters.
I'm orbiting x root 3 to be like fraction.
Yeah, this was x into root 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the first step, I'm taking this 50 here. So it becomes 50 by under root 3. And on the right hand side, I have x into root 3, right?
Yeah.
In the next step, this root 3 will become in the denominator if I cross multiply.
Why are they like 2 root 3?
Yeah, 1 root 3 was actually here. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
let me solve it again. Now see here, tan 30 is 1 upon under root 3, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
SR by QR. Okay. Now SR is your X you want to find. And then QR I have found 50 by root 3, right?
Yeah.
So 50 and this under root 3 will go in the numerator.
Okay.
Right?
You just reciprocally.
Yeah, so you can write here itself, you can take reciprocal if it is fraction. So, and it is in denominator. So write it inverse like 50 root 3 in the numerator. Now this 50 will go here. It will become 50 divided by under root 3. And here you will be left with x into under root 3, right? Now
Yeah.
in the next step, this under root 3 will come in the denominator. So you will get 50 by under root 3 into under root 3 is equal to x. Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So 50 by 3 is equal to x. A meter, obviously. Yes, Sarah.
Can you explain me again, like what is perpendicular and all?
Okay. Okay, in case anybody, okay, let's revise it. So in any right angle triangle, Sarah, it's a quick revision. So trigonometry is applied first of all on a right angle triangle. So one angle has to be 90 degree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So one angle is 90, then obviously the other two angles are acute angles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the total is 180 degree and one angle is obvious 90. So you are left with only 90. So basically this angle plus this angle is 90. So both are less than 90, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let me call it ABC. Now if I'm talking about this angle, let's say theta here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the side which is opposite to this 90 degree angle is always the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of the triangle, right?
Yeah.
Because the hypotenuse is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So this is going to be the longest side, right? Okay. So hypotenuse is this. Now this is theta. So one leg of this theta will be called base because it is formed between this side and this side, right? So this side is one of the leg of this angle, right? So this will be called base and the remaining side, which is opposite to it, will be called perpendicular. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now if in the same triangle, if I'm taking my theta this side, Sarah, let's say this is my angle theta. Now this side is one of the leg of this theta, right? This angle. So this will become base. And then this one will become perpendicular. And this will always remain hypotenuse.
Understand, ma'am.
Fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So base is like one of the leg of the theta will be called base. Okay. Let's come to question number 10 now. And that trigonometric table, which I gave the line, what was that? Parents baby Priya is happy, happy baby. So please
Yeah.
remember it. Okay. So that you can write ratios. 10th question now. Two poles of equal height are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road. So first of all, mark your ground. That's your ground. Two poles of equal height. So this is one pole, this is another pole, right? Both are both are of same height. This is also x, this is also x, okay? Meters, obviously, x meter, which is 80 meter wide. So the road is 80 meter. That means this distance is 80 meter. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. From a point between them on the road, the angles of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 degree. So the point cannot be in the middle, first of all. If the point is in the middle, then the angle has to be same on the both sides, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the point is somewhere shifted. I can take it this side. Let's say I have my angle here. So you are looking at this top, and then from the same point, you are looking the top of the another tower. Okay, the angles of elevation are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So obviously this is much higher you are looking. So this one is 60 degree and this one is 30 degree. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles. That means this point, if I call it with some name, let's say P. And this is one pole AB. This is another pole CD. So you have to find, first of all, X in this case, height of the tower, height of the pole. And the distance of the point from the poles. That means you want to find BP and you want to find DP. This is what you are supposed to find. Fine, Martin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, okay, so there's no need to go into the hypotenuse here. Just stick to base and perpendicular. That means you have to use tan theta. Okay, fine, Abdullah? Yeah, because
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
only looking at heights and distances between the poles. So we will stick to tan. Now, if I take this triangle, let's say, don't write, like, let's say ABP triangle. So if I want to use tan of 60 degree, that means perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is AB and base is BP, right? Now, AB is also unknown, that is X, and BP also I don't know. So I cannot solve it, right, Martin?
Yeah.
At least one of the value I should have to solve it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Similarly, if I use another triangle, let's say PCD triangle, same problem. So if I take tan of 30 degree, so base perpendicular, that means CD upon PD. Now CD is also unknown and PD also, I don't know. So I cannot solve anything, right, Abdullah? At least
Yes,
one of
ma'am.
them, yeah, at least one of them you should know, either base or either perpendicular. So we can do one thing. Let's say we assume it. Let me call this one y, right? If this is y, then the remaining will be 80 minus y because I know the total distance between them. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Right? So at least somehow they are related. So let us try to write now. First take triangle. In triangle ABP, I'm taking tan of 60 degree is equal to perpendicular. That means AB by BP. So tan 60 is under root 3 is equal to AB is X, BP is Y. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
and I'm interested in x, right? So my x will become under root 3 of y. So ultimately I want to find x, right, in terms of y. Okay, so I'll find x from here. So let me call it 1. So x value I got. Now come back to another triangle. So in triangle CPD, again tan of 30 degree is perpendicular upon base. So CD upon PD. Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Now CD is x, which you want to find. PD is 80 minus y. Okay. Now you can put the value of x here and you will get your y, right? So 1 upon under root 3 is x. I can write from here, from equation number 1. This is under root 3 of y, right? And then you have 80 minus y. So you can see now only one variable is there. So I can solve it for y, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I have one equation and one variable, so I can solve it, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Martin, got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one equation and one variable. So cross multiply. So 80 minus y will be under root 3 into under root 3y, right? 80 minus y will be, so this becomes 3 of y. So 80 is equal to 3y plus y, that is 4y. So 80 by 4 is equal to y. And from here, how much is y? 4 into y is 20 meter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see if I'm able to find the right
How
answer.
did we get like 4?
3y, and then this minus y will come on the right hand side. It will become 3y plus y, 4y.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I have got y is equal to 20. Now look in the figure. What is y? Y is the distance of the point from the pole AB, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you will write, therefore, because you have to find these distances. So distance of the point from the pole AB is equal to that is y, which is equal to 20 meter. So one distance you have got. Now we can find the distance of this point from the pole CD also, that is 80 minus y. Okay. So therefore distance of the point from the pole CD is equal to, so how much is that distance? If you see in the figure, from the pole CD, this is 80 minus y, right? So this is
Yeah.
80 minus of y. So 80 minus y is 20. So this is 60 meter. So I have got the distance of the point from both the poles. Also, I want the height of the pole, which is x, right? So x I can find from equation number 1. Simply put the value of y here. Height of the pole is equal to, height of the pole is equal to x, right? X meter, which is under root 3 y meter from 1. You can write. Fine, Abdullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And put the value of y here. Y you have already found, that is 20 meter. So it becomes 20 under root 3 meter. So that's the height of both the poles. Yeah, please check the answer in your book. I think I should be correct.
Height is correct.
Hmm. Yeah, if height is correct, the distance is also correct then.
Yeah.
So if you want me to scroll, just let me know. I'll scroll it.
Scroll down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, done. So I hope you have written, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question now. Question number 11. A TV tower stands vertically on the bank of a canal. Okay, what is a canal? Tell me.
Like a river. So,
River. Okay. Yes, Abdullah. What is a canal? Okay, there was a news a time little bit before about Suez Canal. There was a big ship which was stuck in the Suez Canal. Anybody heard about it? Few
yeah,
months
ma'am.
before.
Yeah.
Yes. So canal is basically, it's a cut. For example, let's say it's a piece of land like this, something like this, right? This is land, and let's say this is sea here. So if you make a cut into this land so that the water flows out, so this will be called a canal. Understood?
Oh, okay.
That way. Or let's say a river is flowing like this and you have your farm here and you want some water in your farm, and somewhere again you have a, let's say, another river or something goes out. So if you make a cut here that so that the water can flow through your farm, so this will be called as canal. So it's a man-made cut which is made to the flow for the flow of water. Got it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So basically that ship, the huge sized ship, it got stuck in that canal, and
Yeah.
the water was water level was not very deep, so it was not floating, it got stuck. So
Okay.
the whole world got, involved in
I
it, that
see.
how to pull it out. All right. Question number 11. A TV tower stands vertically on the bank of a canal. So let's say you have your canal. So that's the ground. And this is like one end of the canal. This is another end. This is the width of the canal. Okay. So there's a TV tower which is standing on one side. So Here is your tower. Okay. Stands vertically from a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. So directly opposite, if you are standing on the other bank and you are looking at the top of the tower, so this angle of elevation is 60 degree, right? From another point 20 meter away from this point, that means 20 meters away from this point on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower. Okay, so that means you can move 20 meter this side or you can go 20 meter this side. So he is saying 20 meter away from this point on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower. That means you have to move on this line, right? Which is joining this point and the foot of the tower. So at a distance of 20 meter, let's say this distance is 20 meter. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. So if you are looking from here, then this angle of elevation becomes 30 degrees, right, Abdullah? Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. So you have to find the width also. If I call it W, let's say the whole width. Oh, okay, let's not call it W. I'll give it some name, ABC type of names. Right, let me give it name AB. This point is C, this point is D. So you have to find the width of the canal. That means DB you want to find.
I mean the figure it's 30 degree. It's different. Like they given a figure.
Oh, I have written wrong, I think. Just a minute. Read the question again. From a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. Okay. From another point 20 meter away from this point, on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. Oh, okay, that's the mistake I've done. Just a minute. This is fine, right? Canal. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the width of the canal. Okay, just avoid this point C. Right. Now you can see the angle of elevation is becoming 30 degrees. So that means you are going 20 meter on this side, not on this. So that was the mistake I'm making. You are going on this line definitely, but here, this side 20 meter. All right. And from here, if you are looking, then the angle of elevation is becoming 30 degrees. So this is correct now. Okay. Find the height of the tower. That means you have to find AB and you have to find the width of the canal. So width of the canal was DB, right? So what will I do here? Again, tan I have to use, right? Tan is perpendicular upon base. So I'll do the same thing. I think this height, let me take it h, okay? And I take this distance x, all right?
Okay.
The same thing. So you take one triangle, let me call it point E or point E, right? So in triangle A, E, B, if I'm taking, or you take the smaller triangle first of all, you take in triangle ADB, the small one. So my tan of 60 degree is again perpendicular by base. So that means h upon x, right? So under root 3 is equal to, sorry, h upon x. So my x will become h upon under root 3, right? Now you come to this bigger triangle. So in triangle AEB, again use tan. So tan of 30 degree is equal to perpendicular, that means h, and base will now become 20 plus x. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So tan 30 is 1 upon under root 3. This is h upon 20 plus. Now you put the value of x from here. So this is again h upon under root 3, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm just leaving it for you. You have to solve it from here. You will get the value of h. So you will find something. Okay. Then put this value of h in this equation. Let me call it equation number 1. And then you will find the value of x from here. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. So just complete this question. I hope you will be
Okay.
able to do. Find the height and find the x. So that will give you the width of the canal and the height of the canal. Okay, then we will meet in the next
Ma'am,
class.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay.
Can we cancel out the
No, you cannot cancel out, Martin. First of all, you will take LCM. You cannot cancel out like this. This is not single h in the denominator. It will be 1 upon
okay.
3 under root 3 is equal to h upon. Now you have to take LCM root 3. So it will be 20 under root 3 plus h. Then you take this root 3 in the numerator. So 1 upon under root 3 is under root 3 h upon 20 under root 3 plus h. Now you do cross multiplication and then you will be able to find h, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never cancel out like this. You have a plus sign in the denominator. If you have multiplication, then it's fine. If it was h upon 20 into h upon 3, so in that case, you can cancel out, no problem. But if you have addition or subtraction, then you cannot do it.
Okay.
All right, you can leave now. I have another class.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Sarah.
Thank you.
Bye. Abdullah, you can leave. Yes, can you hear me, all of you? Harsha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, who is here? Rida is here. Harsha is here. All right, let's start with question number. Completed 7th, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay, let's do 8th question now.